Okay, so this is a GoVaHo attack that I did in our last war. I wanted to take a moment to show everybody what it was that I did, and hopefully you can learn from it. You'll notice first off that there is some stuff in the corners, one on the bottom, one on the top, one on the right hand side, and that's going to come back to haunt me later. So anyway, the first thing I did was I dropped my barb to draw out the clan castle. And this was really a surprise to me. I did not expect to find a dragon in this clan castle, and it actually threw off my attack pretty good. So you're going to see I'm going to do the barb distraction and drop my poison. And so I'll wait for the poison to kill the wizard and the archer and hopefully do something on that dragon. But anyway, I was not expecting a dragon in this clan castle. The other clan castles had giants and wizards and whatnot. And so I was preparing an attack to do that. I was not expecting to have to drop a dragon in order to do it. So anyway, I'm going to run the distraction, the barb distraction on the dragon. You'll see I drop a barb and then drop a wizard. And I just feed the dragon barbs as long as it'll take it, so the wizard can kill it. And you'll see there my wizards get it down, but unfortunately that cost me too much time, and you'll see why later. So I'll drop a golem on the right, a golem on the left, and that's going to act as distractions. And what I'm doing right here is I'm cutting a funnel. I need to get my Valks into that center core area, and that's what this whole attack at this part is for. This is like the first half of the attack. We cut our funnel and get ready. So we're going to try to cut a funnel all the way down. There we go. There goes the first. Now I'm dropping my wall breakers there to try to cut a hole into the core. And then you'll see I'll start dropping a test valk just to make sure that it's going to target that clan castle. That clan castle is my target. And you'll see the first valk I dropped went straight in. So now I'm going to drop the rest of the valks. And that's six valks dropped in the middle. And then I'm going to drop a heal on them right here because there's going to be some Teslas pop, some Larrys are going to pop up, but it's not going to be too big of a deal. You'll see my golems and my wizards are continuing to work around the side, which is exactly what they're supposed to do. As soon as those Valks get at the bottom and those bottom defenses start firing, you'll see I'm going to come up with hogs from the bottom. And basically the Valks in the center are acting as distractions for my hogs. And the hogs will come up from the bottom. They're going to kill the rest of the defenses. And I knew there were I had an idea there'd be giant bombs down there, and so luckily I had heals there waiting on my my hogs. And so now from here on out, it's just cleanup. I mean, really, all the defenses are down, the king is down, everything's done. And you'll notice I still have a hog left. Now, if I had any sense, I would have dropped it far over here on the right. But instead, I dropped it here, and that's going to cost me. It's going to cost me my 3rd star, because now I'm going to run out of time, basically. But this is a good example of how to GoVaHo. If you have a deep core and you don't have that many compartments, it's a great way to go in and take out a base. You drop a couple of Valks, you drop a couple of golems to distract, drop you some wizards behind there to help cut a funnel into that center core, and then you get in there. Now, whether you use earthquake spells or whether you use wall breakers to get into that center core doesn't really matter. But once you get into that center core, drop a test valk, make sure that valk is going to go where you want it to go. And if you've cut your funnel correctly and it's wide enough funnel, that valk will run straight into the core, and then you just drop your rest of your valks right in behind there. What a lot of people I've seen that have tried valks before will happen is they will drop their valks too early before the funnel is fully created, and the valk will run to the side, either one side or the other, rather than going into the core. And if that happens, it's going to pretty much blow your raid, because it's going to be very hard for those valks to ever get back into that center core. They're just going to basically walk all the way around the base, just like your dragons would do. So this was an example of a GoVaHo. It was my first attempt at it. I thought it worked okay. If I had just been a little more intelligent, I would have picked up the 3rd star very easily, as you saw. So good luck, everybody. Hope you can learn something later.